Shalom, brothers. I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and respects to the brothers out there doing this work. Right? Wake up to the tribes of Israel, so-called Native Americans, Latinos, and Negroes. Alright? So Yahweh for who the world calls God, Yahweh Shai who the world calls Christ. Right? Lesson today. You know, kind of just squirting out a little bit of knowledge, well, not knowledge, but like, you know, a little just kind of throwing out a little bit of things about, you know, what's going down, you know. Alright, so we know that these nations are at each other's throat, man. That's why the scripture says, you know, if a house, if a house be divided against, you know, itself, it won't stand, or, you know, and that house is, you know, is Esau, man. These different Edomite nations are divided against themselves, man. These different Edomite nations, they're divided against themselves. Right? So, you know, try to go to Mark 10 verse 9. You know, because these Edomites are watching us, man. I mean, like I care. I mean, like brothers really care. Trying to imitate us. In their minds, they're like, is he? You know, are these the elect? Like, why did the Most High choose them? I mean, why did the Most High choose that, brother? In their minds, they're like, we are better. We can be better than that. We're better than that. We're better than him. That's how they, you know. I mean, who knows what the heck goes through these devils' minds, man? I mean, who cares, man? You know, we do this work for the Most High, man. We don't watch. I mean, we don't. You know, we could care less about, you know, what they think, man. What they thinks. I mean, what they think makes no It doesn't matter. Let's just leave it. Let's just end it there. This is Mark, Saint Mark 10 verse 9. St. Mark 10 verse 9. What therefore God has joined together, let not man put asunder. Alright? Now, yeah, that's going into, you know, when the Most High joined two bodies, and, you know, like a man and a woman and stuff like that. But you know, you can use that, man, and you know, all these prophecies, man. You know. All right. You know, they're gonna happen, man, because what the Most High set up, man. The Most High set up what the Most High set up, man. Can't be put down, man. You can't put down what the Most High set up, man. You know, there's other scriptures going in on that. I want to go to Exodus 7 verse 3. And I will harden Pharaoh's heart and multiply my signs and my wonders in the land of Egypt. So, what's the Most High? He said he would harden Pharaoh's heart and go into talking about his mind. So I'm just bringing that out, man. To further solidify the point that, hey, man, the Most High set up all these prophecies to happen, man. And the fact is, man, the fact of the matter is, um, just like the Most High did with Pharaoh, man, that's what he's doing with these rulers, man. He's putting it in their minds, man. He's putting it. What's that scripture in Job? The Most High put in deep sleep. The Most High seated the instructions of men, but roughly paraphrasing. Yeah, man. But that's what's going down, man. These different nations, you know, ultimately, that are called by names, that a lot of people don't really know, man. Or that a lot of people don't, some people do, but like that a lot of people don't, like when they hear it, like they'll hear like they'll hear Babylon and not know that it's talking about America, or the Medes, and or like the elders did a lesson though, when they see, saying that when you superimpose the map over you see that the Medes are actually talking about the Russians, but the Iranians will be, a part of it also though, part of shooting those nukes over here, right? So when certain prophecies, it talks about stuff like that, like, I mean, that's what it talks about. That's what it goes in on. But a lot of people, because they weren't given the understanding, to them, they're like, what is that talking about? Because that's how the ancient men, that's how the ancient men viewed things. And I mean, in a sense, it can still be viewed this way, and it's gonna go back to being viewed, this way. It's just that, I mean, based, science, which means knowledge, and I mean, because of science and everything has been kind of like modernized in a sense. A lot of people, you know, when you show them like, if you got a bicycle, and let's say they had a form of that back then, but it wasn't, it didn't, it might not have looked the same and had everything that's the same. But if you compare it to two, you could clearly say, you could say that this was the prototype, and they made this from this. That a lot of our people, they can't see that. Like, they can't see that. Like, they can't see that this is just, I guess in modernized terms, they would say they would say enhance or better. But it all depends on what you think. What you think is better, because everything might seem better because you have electricity and stuff like that. But what happens when there's no electricity, right? I mean, everything, if an EMP strikes, I mean, everything is gonna go back it's gonna be the Stone Age again, man. Think about it. It's gonna go back to being the Stone Age, because you're gonna have to get back used to washing your clothes how people in the old times wash their clothes. You're gonna have to get back used to doing pretty much everything, or a lot of things that the people back in the days did. You're gonna have to get back used to that, man. A lot of people are doing that right now in third world countries, and even here in Babylon. And some people might have uh, the tools and stuff at their fingertips, like a washing machine, but they just choose to do it the manual way. They just choose to do things on their own. But that's how it's gonna go back, man. That's what it's gonna go back to. Because when all hell breaks loose, man, when this economy collapses, race riots and everything, spring out, man. When all these things happen, man, hey, don't think you're gonna be sitting comfy in your house chilling, snacking. Depending, I mean, it all depends on the Most High's with you. I mean, that would be nice. That would be a nice thing to have somewhere nice to sit and chill while all hell breaking loose, and you snacking. Like my servant shall eat, but ye shall hunger. Right. So yeah, the elect brothers, they gonna be chilling, snacking. Yeah, but 2/3, man, 2/3 is gonna be heavy. They gonna be heavy judgment out there for on 2/3, man. Yeah, they might have times when they might eat something, but ultimately, man, if they don't die, they're going. If they don't die with the sword, I mean not the sword. If they don't die in the by the famine. If the famine don't get them, the nukes gonna get them. If something don't get, the nukes gonna get pretty much everybody left on this on that's gonna be left. Only the elect gonna be delivered, man. Then you gonna have the multitude of believers, but you know these people gonna see soon come, man. When all hell breaks loose, man. It doesn't matter if it doesn't matter if they keep saying, oh yeah, it's this date, then it's that date, then it's what date. It doesn't matter, man. The Most High does everything on His own time, man. They think they can they think if they take, oh, let's say that this brother out here had he's putting a dent in the system. Let's take him out. They think because a brother fall out or whatever happens, like that's the end of it. That's the Most High is always raising up men. The Most High said he could raise up stones, man. If a brother just suddenly said, man, this is a poor man's life, because you know how Jake is. Jake gotta have it made. Hey, the Most High raise somebody else up, man. It ain't nothing impossible for the Most High. The Most High drop the wisdom on a brother, boom, boom, boom. Sooner or later, you see a new brother pop up from nowhere, out of nowhere. You're like, damn. So this truth can't be stopped, man. It's prophecy, all right. So going back on the topic, so the Most High put it in these in their mind to do these things, man. Right, to accomplish the word, man. All right. And there's a scripture on that. What it's some roughly paraphrasing about, none shall fail and none shall want or mate. Seek from the book of the Lord and read, right? So none shall fail the prophecy. None of the prophecies gonna fail, man. All right. Deuteronomy 2 verse 30. And once again, man, just stressing the point, man, we ain't nobody, man. Well, me, basically, I ain't nobody. Just a servant of the Most High, man, But, what is it? Deuteronomy 2, verse 30. But Sihon, king of Heshbon, would not let us pass by him, for the Lord thy God hardened his spirit and made his heart obstinate, that thee might deliver him into thy hand, as appeareth this day. So listen, he made his heart. He's hardened his spirit, man. Just like what happened to Pharaoh, man. So this is. Because a lot of people might be like, well, that was Pharaoh. See, here's another example. And I mean, it's for anyone. He can harden, the Most High, He can harden anyone's heart to anything, man. So it's not just Pharaoh, and it's not just King of Heshbon, man. The Most High is putting it in these, in the minds of these rulers to. I mean, He's gonna ultimately put it in their minds, like brothers say, you know, whoever is over that red button might get scared, but ultimately it's the Most High that's gonna put it in his spirit to press that button, man, and let them nukes fly, man. Right? Revelation 17 verse 17. Uh, for God hath put in their hearts to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of God shall be fulfilled. Alright? So the Most High put it in their minds, man. Put it in their minds. So in all this thing, the UN, the ten, the 10 horns and everything, man. When this so-called new world order and everything gets set up, man, and and all this, the Most High, when you see all this thing go, which is happening now, the Most High put it in their minds, man, in their minds to do all that, to give over their power, man, and all that, to give over their power, to go to war, everything, pretty much, man. Right? Because you got a lot of unfaithful non-believers out there. But hey, man, what is that? Romans 3 verse 3. This is Romans 3 verse 3. For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid, yea, let God be true, but every man a liar, as it is written here in the book, the Bible, that thou mightest be justified to thy sayings and mightest overcome when thou art judged. So listen, man. So what if some did not believe? For what if some did not believe? So the most, that's a question. Clear, So when you read this, it should already be in your mind that the Most High already knew there was going to be those that wouldn't believe. That's why the brothers always go in and talk about the 2/3. That's why the brothers talk about the 2/3 a lot. The Most High already knew there was going to be, those offshoots that they just, take the truth. They take, they don't believe. They don't have faith. What's that scripture? The unfaithful shall die. All the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. I think that's in Second Ezra. All right. So a lot of our people, they come from the Christian doctrine. They come from the Christian churches, I should say. And so they don't, when you say something like that to them, or not even that, but yeah, pretty much when you say something like that to them, because really a lot of them don't really believe. They just go to church. Who knows why, man? Maybe a lot of them feel. But anyways, not going into psychology or anything. But so what if some did not believe, man? 2/3, they don't believe, man. You could sit there and talk to them all day. Not only are they not given that spirit that the elect brothers out there on the highways and the byways were given to understand this word, they it wasn't meant for them to believe, man. All right. All right, so not straying from the point, man. Not straying from the point. The Most High has set this up, man. He set all this up to go down. All right. So, the Esau, might think that he got you because he might think he's, because he's Mr. Gadget. He got all like the coolest toys. The coolest guns, the newest weapons, the coolest planes or whatever. The biggest arsenal. He might think, because he has all this, his sword. He was blessed with his sword, but he gets proud, man, pride. So pride sets in, and that's pretty much gonna be the end. To just lead to the destruction of Esau. It's pride, man. It's pride thinking that these nations are nothing. That's why scriptures. What is it? Beat your plowshares into pruning hooks and your pruning hooks into plowshares. Or let the weak say I'm strong. Right, that's these other nations, man, that Esau has been bossing around for quite some time now. You know, they're gonna come up against America, man. Babylon, man, land of unwalled villages, man. Right, because ye are glad. What is it? It's a Jeremiah 50 verse 11. Because ye were glad, because ye rejoiced, O ye destroyers of mine heritage, because ye are grown fat as the heifer at grass, and bellow as bulls. I think that's your mother shall be sore confounded. The mother of Babylon is Great Britain. She that bear you shall be ashamed. All right, because of the wrath of the Lord, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at all her plague. All right. So listen, so hey, man, pride got Esau puffed up, but ultimately this place will be laid desolate. Will be laid to rest. Will be made desolate. It's gonna be made a desolate wasteland, man. All right. All right. But with that, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High and His only begotten Son. Double honors to the elders and respect to the brothers out there doing this work. Shalom.